Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the third round of the FRL Western Cup here at Picama Circuit. It's the first time this season we'll be covering Division 3 this season, so hopefully we're going to have a good race today. The grid is looking stacked so far, and with me in the commentary box for today is Regional Veloce.
Hi everyone.
So as the clock is counting down now, the clock has just hit 0, so qualifying has now officially started for this third round of the season. Let's talk for a second about the Division 1 race we've had yesterday, while everyone's in their outlaps. A lot of people got called out by the new corner cutting rules, so for those who aren't up to speed, so this track in this version of the FR game, which is a specific version that the league uses, the track has been updated to have slightly more strict corner cutting triggers on the outside of certain corners. What that means is at certain corners, when the car goes at least one car with too wide, it will get an extra slowdown rather than a slight slowdown, and that's because in previous season people have been able to run very wide out of corners and lose minimal time. So that's something that has been addressed for this season. And it's really something that called out a lot of Division 1 drivers yesterday. So this is one of the corners where the track limits are more strict. We saw Yoto maybe running a little bit wide, which should only yield you a minor slowdown, as was the case before. But if you run... if he would have run one car with more wide, then he would have gotten a massive slowdown, which could really damage a race. Tash, you're free to join the commentary box. Welcome. As we watch Yoto start the first flying lap.
I can't even join the server, but I think I was able to join, so...
Yeah, speaking of corner we saw a lot of problems on worn out tires for some drivers in the D3 East race earlier this day. So it's certainly be a point to concentrate on the race for these drivers also in the West race.
Yeah. By the way, I saw the D3 East results from earlier today, and Carsten the Killer won with a 2-stop strategy. That's an interesting one. Was it Carsten just being very quick, or was it the strategy actually being good?
Yeah, Carsten had a dominating pace right from the first lap where he pulled a 6 seconds gap in 3 laps on the hard tires runners behind. And he had generally a dominating pace in all the race, so he managed to pull quite an interesting strategy to win the race.
Okay, interesting. So he just made up for it with his pace. He might not have the best strategy, is what you're saying, but he had the best pace, and that got him the win.
Yeah, meanwhile, Tony goes on provisional pole with a 16th flat, purple in the first and second sector.
Yeah, Tony in the Cyron Hartman Colt car. It's a really interesting looking car, by the way, with the pink, orange, and blue. I kind of like it. Anyway, the first times afterboard. Let's actually bring the times on your screens right now. We can see Tony on provisional pole with a 1:16 flat, while Yoda is setting a purple first sector. Looks like he has gone for a second flying lap, which is an interesting one.
Yeah, going for a second flying lap already after the first one. Let's see if he will lose some time, and he's improving also the second sector.
Yeah, so it looks like Yoto might be getting his pole position back from Tony. As long as he keeps it on the track, that corner was the best. He turned in a bit early, had to correct, and that has compromised his exit. So looks like his final sector might be red. Meanwhile, Tony has also carried on for... Oh, and that's a corner cut from Yoto. Meanwhile, that has ruined his lap. Tony with a purple second sector. Let's have a look at how he's doing. He's almost at the finish line. Is he going to improve his lap time? Yes, he is. He improves it by 1/10.
Duda goes purple in the first sector, and Enzo did it just before him. They are both having a very clean lap. Let's see where they will end up at the end of this lap.
Yeah, that going. Ooh, that might have been a. That's a slight corner cut. He got away with that pretty nicely. Now, this corner should be flat out if you manage to take the right line, which he managed to do so. Driving for McLaren, who are running a one-off livery for this round.
Enzo went a bit wide, but still a decent lap. Let's see where he will end up.
Okay. Tash, if you're still here, by the way, I don't think you
Hey,
should
he's on
join
pole.
the game. Oh. Enzo goes fastest. Dot goes second. Tash, if you're here, I can stream. I could share my screen through Discord, but you can't join the server because otherwise we're going to be as we're already quite stacked in the server with Till being there as well.
Yeah, I think Enzo has a lot of margin for improvement, at least 3/10, as he went a bit wide on turn 9 and turn 12, I think. So, but still a great lap in pool for the provisional pool now. And Dude is going purple in the first sector.
Oh, interesting. Again, going for a second flying lap here. So going through the middle sector now. Now he tries to, let's not understeer wide. He runs wide. He just avoided the big slowdown. I think he's to the point he still managed to go green. Improve on his previous second sector. Now with a few corners to go, he takes this one nicely. A little bit conservative, but now approaching the final 2 corners of the track. A 180 corner, which you want to keep tight to be able to take the final corner flat, overtaking the orange racing team car right there. Running up to the line. Is he going to snatch pole? No, he doesn't. He did not have a great final sector.
Yeah, he was looking for a pole, but obviously his last sector wasn't quite fast enough. But he surely has a pace to take this pole. Let's see, with 3 minutes and a half to go, if he can improve his lap time.
Yeah, Yoto with 2 green sectors. Now approaching the line. What is he going to do? And he goes third. It was slow in the last sector, but still improved by about 3/10. So still a solid improvement from the ROBLOX driver right there.
You know, quite a lot of drivers on their out lap.
Yeah,
also there is.
Ooh, I just caught Epic Risk Game going slowly through the second sector, making a mistake. 29k Clouds is currently, he might be improving his lap time. Nico is as well, so let's focus on him first. What's Nico going to do? He goes 15th, very slight improvement, and 5 seconds of the pace, which is not what you want to see. At 21k Clouds, what's he going to do as he comes up towards the line? He does improve to 7th place. Good effort from him. But still 1.1 seconds away from the current pole time. Nico just coming out of the pits. Francisco might be on the lap now. Epic Risk Game. He has gone back out on track, so he's not on the lap anymore. Ooh, that might have been too wide for Francisco. I hope he avoided that slowdown just. Looks like he might have, as he's still carrying on trying to improve his lap time. Meanwhile, let's keep an eye out on Enzo on the timing board. He went faster in sector 1, slower in sector 2. Not sure where he is on track. He should be a little bit further up the road from Francisco as we speak.
Yeah.
So
doing way better is 3rd sector now. Let's see. He's probably looking for improve his lap time.
Enzo boy with the number 1 car, and he goes faster by 1/10. Francisco running up to the line. What can he do? He does not improve. He abandons his lap. What's Raro going to do in the other Phoenix car? He goes 7th as Jesper improves to 6th place now. And that's everyone done with their out laps. With their flying laps full now. Everyone will get one more opportunity to come back out of the pit lane. Enzo boy, what are you doing? Are you coming out of the pits? I think it's too late for him to come out now. So Enzo boy is finished for this session. Yoto has started the flying lap. He's now in the middle sector, going toe-to-toe with Darth Kelster. I think that's how you pronounce his name, who is still on an out lap. As I don't see him saying any kind of sector times. Yoto slower in sector 2. What can he do in the final sector? However, this corner looking very nice, using all the space available. 2 corners to go. What can he do? Keeping this hairpin tight. Trying to open up for the final corner. Takes it flat out. Keeps it on the track. Will Yoto improve his lap time and maybe break into the top 3? He goes second. He puts the car on the first row. Impressive stuff from Yoto right there. But still almost 2 tenths away from the pole time. Pizza Gaming, oh, that's a correction there. Going through the left hand. He turned in early, had to correct, which it goes at the cost of apex speed, and that might be his lap over unless... Oh, that's interesting for Pizza. He took the hairpin extra wide so he could carry more apex speed through the final corner, so that's a good setup from him actually, which I haven't seen other drivers do. That's a good setup from him to try to maybe gain an extra half a tenth on his new lap. Trying to get a good exit out of the final corner, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him as he cut a corner.
Yeah. The Pizza going for a second lap compromised Tony right behind him, and he did a mistake on the sector 1 chicane, so yeah, he abandons his lap.
Mr. Franmund
now improving it. Yeah, from the first position only Dude is improving his second sector. Some traffic in the last sector, but I think it won't affect him much. See, grind clean.
Has won the last race. Let's see what he can do. Can he challenge for pole position? Darth is going 16, does stage put, and that's his challenge for pole position over Exile Titan is still in the lap. So is Carpo, F1 fan. Let's see what they can do on their final runs. Carpo, is he going to improve his lap time? Yes, he is. He moves up to 8th place. Can Exiles respond and take back 8th place and maybe even more? Crosses the line and stays in 9th place, and that is qualifying done and dusted.
Yeah, quite an interesting qualifying. Also, great lap by Enzo. It would have been P2 in the Division 2 qualifying. So, certainly a great performance in this qualifying by him. Now, looking at the starting tires, we have a lot of drivers on hards. Some drivers yet to join the grid. We have Enzo and Tony for now on softs, and Etzilet and 21 on mediums. Yoto also on softs now. Dude and Pizza yet to join the grid.
Nine seconds until the starting lights will go on. Enzo Boy revving up his car, trying to get the best launch from the line. He's looking forward to this race, time for pole position. With Yoto lining up alongside him. It's 5 lights. It's lights out, and away we go for this 28 lap race in Division 3 Western Cup. Everyone's gone off the line. Well, we see as 20 cars have started this race. We see an unknown name all the way down in 20 seconds in last place as TTV Macquarie has just disconnected from the server. So, Mijo, if you could take this one, if you could commentate for a bit, I'm going to check into the final guy who just joined the server. See if he's got anything.
Yeah. So now Yoto leads on Tony. We have top 5 all on soft tires. Also, Pizza and Dude joined very late on the grid, so maybe they didn't manage to change their tires before the start of the race. So now they're racing for the top spot. As Dark Seller is up to P6. Great effort by him. I don't quite recall his qualifying position. He was in P16, now he's up to P6. So great recovery by him, already 10 position in one lap. Now Capo leads the hard field in P7. As Yoto and Dude are battling for the lead of the race. Both are very close. A very long slipstream train. As every car is between 1 second of another. As we close the first lap of the race. Dark Seller goes with the fastest lap after passing 10 cars in this opening lap. Now he's in the slipstream of Enzo. He's putting also a gap on Carpo behind on hard tires. As we see a battle for P9 between Nico, Vico, and 21 from the orange team. And we see Yoto and Dude already battling very, very closely. Dude goes a bit wide, but doesn't catch the corner cut. So Yoto sweeps past with a better corner speed. Very, very close between the pair of two. And Dude goes past again. They're pretty indistinguishable between each other. As Pizza is quite far back, but still in the slipstream range. Enzo following on the same gap on Pizza. And Daxel is still there, as Jesper now, with hard tires, is looking for a pass on Daxeller on softs. Let's see if he will manage to pass, as Pizza takes the fastest lap of the race in P3. And Yoto now is pulling a gap on Dude of 4/10. Dude goes a bit too tight, so he lost quite a bit of time. But Pizza is still behind him. Now also Enzo is behind Pizza, not gaining much. Now 1 second behind him. Tony also in P5 now in the slipstream of Enzo. As now Daxeller has lost contact between the top 5. And now he's 2.5 seconds behind. Jesper is looking for a pass with the slipstream. Not quite managing yet. Daxeller goes a bit wide here, so Jesper looking for an opportunity to pass. And he goes past now at the end of the second sector. As Daxeller goes very, very wide, it takes the severe corner cut. He loses the position on Carpo, Nico, Bico, and also maybe GTS. Yes, he does lose the positions on GTS. But yeah. And now Pizza is past Dude for P2. Now he's looking to take the race for Yoto for the lead. As Pizza takes another fastest lap. Yoto goes a bit wide. So now Pizza has a chance of taking a great slipstream down the straight. Let's see on the second one chicane if everyone goes clean. Yes, looks like it. Enzo Boy also now is 1.3 seconds behind Dude. So he gained 1 second in the fast chicane. Now in the slipstream of him. Now we have a train, still the train for P5 is quite compact, as everyone in the slipstream of each other.
We have a first retirement of the race, which is GTS F1, who unfortunately, presumably has disconnected from this race, so that's first retirement. Meanwhile, at least on my screen, there's a little UI glitch going on where it shows that TTV is out of the race, but he is definitely still in the race. Just a heads up for those watching the stream.
Yeah, same for me. Also glitch on my screen. It's on soft tires. Let's see if we can gain some positions
sure.
now.
What tires is he on? Actually, he is on softs yet. There we go. So looks like everything has settled down quite a bit right now. Yoto is still leading the way, heading into the 5th lap of this 28 lap race with Pizza Gaming trying to change the time from 2nd place. We've got Dut in 3rd place with Enzo Boy. Having fallen back, started for pole position. He has fallen back to 4th place, but still very much in the hunt for the podium and the race win. With Tony in 5th place, Jesper in 6th. We've got Nico in 7th, Carpo 8th, Darth 9 and Roro in 10th place, while the ghost car of Makra just dropped to 12th place. Has been overtaken by 21k Clouds.
Yeah, also from the general chat, they remind me that GTS was racing from the grandstands of City of Americans. As he said earlier, he was there to watch the F1 race.
Okay, so he might have had to go. Very
Yeah,
nice.
quite intense. Oh, Yoto goes very wide.
Yeah.
The street corner.
Yeah, that has cost him the lead for now, and that has allowed Pizza to get in first and to gain a position as well. See if Yoto can recover from that. He's definitely still in it, definitely within slipstream range of the 2 cars ahead of him. So still a long race. Mistakes can happen. It's just Yoto just has to make sure that he doesn't make any sort of habit of it.
Yeah, also big mistake from Makwa behind. He went completely straight at the hairpin. Now he's pitting.
He's pitting
Not
this
sure
early.
what it.
That's interesting. He's only completed 5 laps and he's already pitting into the pits. That's quite an unorthodox strategy, if I say so myself. There he goes. He is going to change his tires. Let's see what tire he's going to go on. He's going on to medium, so I think Marco is going for a 2-stopper here, while most other drivers, I reckon, are going to be doing a 1-stop.
Yeah, certainly going for a 2-stop. I don't see how we can pull 22 laps on the mediums. So let's see if we will go for another medium or hards at the next pit stop. As we see, this the field is pretty spread out. Don't see any significant position changes, as Pizza is still leading on Dude and on Yoto. Enzo is still there, 1 second, 0.1 behind them. But still,
Peter ran a
he
bit
hasn't
wide
managed to pass.
out of turn 1, which allows Dude to close the gap ever so slightly. That's going to have to try to get ahead. Pizza runs a bit wide, but not wide enough to trigger the strict slowdown, so he's good for now. Heading on to the back straight. What tires are they on, by the way? They're both on softs. So a lot of drivers are starting on softs this race, which is, again, just like Division 1 yesterday. It's quite a change from the previous round, considering, yeah, the mediums and tarts have been nerfed, essentially. So the softs could be more viable, and we can definitely see that this round.
Also, we lost Yoto, who now takes a corner cut, but he saved a very massive corner cut on the Sector 1 chicane. He had to brake to save it, so he had lost position on Enzo, but now Enzo takes the corner cut, so Yoto goes past, but
both Enzo and Yoto have
3
lost
seconds.
Yeah, both Enzo and Yoto have lost quite a lot of time to the leaders, to the point they're now potentially falling into the clutches of Tony M, 21, who is in 5th place, looking to take advantage of any future mistakes that Yoto and Enzo might be making.
Yeah, so only 3 seconds lost only in that lap due to corner cuts. So let's see with the pace if they can gain back some time. Also, we are at the 8th lap of the race and no one has yet pitted on soft, so the soft runners now have more than 50 of wear on their tires. So let's see how they will manage their pace now on these worn tires. I mean, mind at the back.
Oh, Enzo made a mistake. Big mistake from Enzo there, which has dropped him down to 5th place now behind Tony M. So Enzo, who started from pole position, not doing a very good job right now, unfortunately for him. I hope he can recover from that, but it's not looking good in these early stages of the race for him, as he's now 8 seconds away from the place he used to have a claim on at the start of the race.
Yeah, the top 4 doesn't pit. Everyone on soft is still going on, so now they are looking for a 60 wear on their tires. They are probably going for the Carsten strategy, going soft, but we will see. And Stu takes the lead of the race, as Pizza probably made a mistake on the Sector 1 chicane, but now he has the slipstream down the straight. As Yoto does a mistake also behind, now he's 5 seconds behind Pizza. Tony is now in his slipstream. Yeah, gaining a lot on the straight.
Oh,
and
Tony
that takes
ran
a corner
wide.
cut.
That is a corner cut, yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pizza's gone very wide.
Pizza went very, very wide and took the street corner cut.
That's
now he maybe losing the slipstream now.
Yeah, Pizza's got some work to do now if he wants to catch back up to Dud, who is now taking the lead of the race for McLaren.
Yeah, no one is pitting on soft. This is a great opportunity to do an undercut, and now Yoto pits.
Yeah, Yoto goes for it.
Yoto is certainly...
Enzo is coming in as well.
Yeah, they are both gonna take a great undercut on the top 3 now. as they are on probably 70 or where now on their softs. So we will see where they will end up after they pit. Yeah, and Yoto goes for softs again. Inzo goes to mediums, so different strategy between the two.
Interesting.
As Dax Keller pits too. Overshot at speed is pit bots, but goes for mediums too.
We see the first cars pitting now, and it won't be long until the current race leaders will be pitting into the pits soon, I reckon. Dud now comfortably in the lead right now with a 2-second gap to the car behind. P2, of course, is still trying to recover from that mistake he made a lap earlier. Let's see if they're going to peel into the pits. They are almost at the pit entry now. I reckon my guess is that they're both going to come in. As there's a stranded car. Oh,
Dude goes for another lap.
Francisco has pinned it into the pit entry wall. He managed to get his car stuck. Now he's got going again. He's trying to get going again. But that's a catastrophic mistake from the Latin racing driver.
So Tony pits for another softs. Now let's see Yoto with the undercut. Where he will be now. Tony
he might pass him. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
And he's gone past him.
Yeah, easy pass by Yoto with the undercut. I thought he was stronger, but Tony is only 1.2 seconds behind. So probably Yoto did a mistake or a great lap by Tony on their worn tires. As now Dude and Pizza are doing the 11th lap on the soft tires. Not sure if it's another.
Oh, Pizza, no!
Oh, Pizza. Big
Francisco
mistake from
being
Pizza.
shown the blue flag, meanwhile.
Yeah, big mistake from Pizza. Lost 4 seconds, maybe even 5. Yeah, probably. Okay, only 4 seconds. Let's see, Dude, he will pit.
No,
he does another lap.
He's still going.
It may be a graphic glitch because 12 lap on this soft tire, that must be on 80 of wear.
Yeah, I wonder if he might be on different tires rather than the softs.
Yeah, Pizza pits for arts, so he may be go for the end of the race.
Yeah,
I think so. 17 laps.
If he was on the softs indeed, then I reckon he's going to try to go until the end of the race.
Yeah.
Let's see where he comes out. He's coming out the same piece of track as Tony. Tony is getting the upper hands for now, so Peter has dropped that. Is now behind Yoto as well as Tony right now. We've both, of course, pitted earlier in this race.
Yeah, Yoto is looking for the lead of the race now on Dude. Looking at the gap of Pizza, is certainly there for the lead of the race with the undercut. But he's certainly gonna have to do another pit while Dude, I have no idea what is his strategy right now. To have lap on soft tires. Let's see if he will pit now. Yeah, he does pit.
Oh, the leader is in. Let's see where he's going to come out. He's done 12 laps on. I'm going to assume it was the soft tires. Let's see what's going to do now. He slightly had to reverse in the pit lane, which is going to cost him half a second. He goes on softs again.
Another soft.
I am very skeptical of that. Yeah. Is he on softs again?
I am very confused.
Yeah, me too. Is he going softs again, or?
Yoto takes the lead of the race virtually, obviously, but I am very confused because if he's going for a 2-stopper, it wasn't. I don't see why doing 12 lap on the softs. So it must be a graphic glitch, unless I have no idea, to be honest.
Even though I haven't seen the tires, because if you look on their physical tires, they are showing red rings, and usually they have been accurate historically. It has just been the leaderboard that might have been glitching. Yeah. But now, also on screen, he is on softs, so we might have to ask him after the race what the deal's with that. For now, we're going to assume he is on softs. And he's just really good. Yeah. He's a really good tire whisperer. That's what we're going to assume for now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm as confused as you, to be honest. No idea what he's doing, but very interesting. It's probably the longest hit on soft as we've seen this weekend.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Unless he's going for very long and trying to take the fastest lap at the end of the race, but I don't see the point of doing that, to be honest. But he's now looking for a pass on Yoto. It does pass. Yeah, he said something with soft in the chat, but he's tagged from ROBLOX. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Francisco being shown the blue flag now. He's going to have to let the next couple. He's getting lapped by a lot of people right now. And this is the part of me that has to kind of keep an eye out on making sure that the blue flags are being enforced.
Yeah.
For the officials, there's this new feature which you are able to see on my screen because I'm an official, where if someone is about to be lapped, they get a blue flag on their screen as well as ours. So there we go. Now Francisco lets him through and the blue flag goes away. Only for it to reappear again for the next car who wants to try to get by.
Etihad. So yeah, it's Etihad behind because Etihad lost a lot of time on the pit stop. I was looking at his onboard. He stopped two slots behind Eves, so he had to restart again and stop it once again. So he probably lost 3 seconds there. Now, yet to pit are only Jesper, Carpo, and Nico Bico, and also 21. We see one stopper and the people yet to pit are pretty mixed up on the grid. Now also do this gaining a lot of Jesper, obviously, as do this on fresh softs and Jesper on worn arts, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, worn arts.
That goes again rapidly, showing the superiority of the fresh soft tires. As 29K comes into the pits for his first and what I think is going to be his only pit stop. He's pitted at exactly the halfway mark. So assume that's going to be a one stop for him.
Yeah. Also, a close battle for P14 at the back. Also. Now 21 goes out of the pits right behind them.
Dot has retaken the lead, by the way. Let's see what's going on at the back between 21K and Mr. Fran. 21K is on fresh tires, of course, while Mr. Fran has not sure what's up with Mr. Fran, for how long he's been on his set of tires. Let's see if there are any other bounce going on.
Nico Bico pits from P8.
Yeah, he goes in for what I think is his first stop. Yes, it's going to be his first stop of the race. Trying to find his pit box. Yeah, there we go. Let's see why Nico's going to come out on track. Let's look on the mini map. It looks like he's going to stay in 8th place, as 9th place is pretty far down the road. There we go. We've got a battle brewing for 3rd place here, with Pizza trying to chase down Yoto for 3rd.
Yeah. Also, we have to point out that now Jesper takes a corner cut by Jesper on Arts. Is probably on the same playing field in terms of pit stops.
Pizza's gone past Yoto now for 3rd, which is virtually speaking 2nd place, as Pizza's now catching up to the ORT car. That's yet to pit.
Well, virtually not much, because Jesper is yet to pit, but is probably gonna do only one pit stop. So he's in the same playing field of Yoto now. As Yoto is on soft, it's gonna have to pit another time, as Pizza goes past for P2. But Jesper is looking decent at the moment. Let's see when he will change tires what he can do with the fresh compounds.
Yeah, Tony is now right behind Yoto, trying to find his way past. They're both slipstreaming the car of Jesper, who is, wouldn't call a back marker, but who's not in the same, he's not fighting for the same position. They are There's no blue flags because this is for position, but as we said before, Jesper's yet to pit, so he's not really in this fight. Yoto gets past now, make sure not to run wide. Yoto, no he doesn't. Francisco being shown the blue flag again this race.
Yeah, he's...
Yoto, oh, that might be too wide, and that's going to allow Tony to close in significantly, and Tony might be able to pass him. No, Yoto just about manages to stay ahead of Tony, but that has cost him a lot of time, and that's not something he wanted, as he was trying to chase down Pizza Gaming for second place.
Yes, still Yoto now and Tony are very, very close. They are both on softs, but Tony, I think he has fresher tires than Yoto.
We've got a battle for 9th here. Rawo is trying to find his way past Darth for 9th here. Rawo taking a tighter line, trying to use more of the space available, and Rawo manages to make the move stick and move up to 9th.
You know, Pizza is putting a gap on Yoto, Tony, Jesper behind.
Duff running deep into turn 1. That has cost him time and any sort of connection he had to Rawo up ahead. Oh, Rawo made a huge mistake coming out of the chicane, and never mind what I just said. They are still battling for 9th place here, as Duff takes back 9th place after a big mistake from Rawo.
Yeah, Tony goes in P3 as he pits.
Oh,
Tony already pits lap 19. So he's looking to do
a two-stopper here.
10 laps. And also Jesper pits behind him, going for soft probably. Yes, they're both going to the soft compound of tire. They're gonna have to do 10 laps on these tires. So they will be quite worn at the end of the race, but now they have a great advantage with the undercut. Yeah, Tony does a mistake on fresh tires. And I don't see any significant things happening right now. Only a battle for P13.
The battle for 9th is still on between Rawo and Darth.
Yeah. Darth on mediums.
Rawo running very wide. That's going to give Darth a better run, and Darth is getting back past for 9th here in this race.
And now the field is also pretty spread out between the track, as Yoto pits from P3.
Ooh. Oh, Yoto coming in as well for second stop. He's going on soft, surely.
Yeah, certainly. So he's doing also the soft strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Soft.
Oh, Tony already coming across the line.
Yeah,
Jesper's also looking to get past as well.
Yeah, both pass. Yoto now has 1 lap of advantage on these tires.
Got more blue flags going on here. There we go. 21k getting out of the way. But also allows Mr. Fran to get past in the process. So maybe he slowed down a little bit too much there to let the race leader through. Because he still has his own battle to worry about. Rawo has pitted, so the battle for 9th is over, or has been postponed for now, as Rawo pits for a set of soft tires, I guess. Doesn't look like soft to me. No, he's gone on to mediums for a second stop with 9 laps to go. Interesting decision from Rawo right there.
Yeah, and Dude pits from the lead of the race.
Oh, Dude coming in. Yeah.
So he did 12.88 on their soft. Interesting.
Yeah.
Certainly. Now he's right behind the Macqua, but he lets him through.
Yeah, that's
don't see any
in the
traffic.
Lead. Oh, Francisco stops for the wrong box. Enzo Boy has pitted as well. Where's he going to come out? Nico's going to get past And Carper might be able to get past as well in P8, so Enzo might drop to P8. Let's see where Enzo is. He's coming out now.
Yeah, crucial
And
also for Dude.
Carper
Yes,
takes 7th.
a whole sector. Dude has a whole sector of clean track to use these soft tires at their best now, as they are fresh off the pits. So he's gaining a lot of pits now already, half a second in one sector. As we see, Jasper, Yotto are very close to Tony for the last spot of the podium. Also, they're looking for an undercut on Pizza, probably. Depends on when he pits. Pizza goes... No, Pizza is on hard, so he's probably going for the lead for the end of the race.
Yeah,
So
what tire is he on now? He's on the hards. He went soft hard in this race, didn't he? He's playing the long game here. And he scored a 10-second gap, 11 seconds with, 7 laps to go. So, is he going to hang on? We'll have to wait and find out for that.
Yeah, if Pizza doesn't make massive mistakes, and Dude is gonna have an hard time catching Pizza now, because he has certainly a massive tire advantage with fresh soft, but he hasn't got much time to do it.
Oh, the gap is now down to 9.9, so that's 9 tenths already gained. This could be interesting.
Doug Skeller pits. Yeah, he's gonna be down to the wire. Think he did a mistake, Pizza? I'm not sure we see the gap. Yeah, he did a mistake.
Yeah.
Now he's down to 9. 7.6. Yeah, he did a mistake.
Yeah, I see, because the back marker is now close in on him.
Also, battle for the last point between Mr. Fran and 21.
Yeah, the lap cars we were speaking of. We saw them going back and forth. They at the same time have to obey blue flags, so which adds an interesting dynamic to both their races. 21K is being able to stay behind the race leader, which is an interesting sight to see. They are not battling each other. There's one lap apart, yet they are staying close together on track.
Yeah, now Dude is down to 6.3 on Pizza with 6 laps to go. So let's see what he can do.
Oh, Pizza, don't type, you idiot. I think he slowed down because he keeps typing.
And the back marker passed him.
Yeah, he went really slow towards the end of the straight. He was too busy typing, which, yeah. Should I comment on that? I just did, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the name calling, but I don't think it's clever at all to type during the chat. I know a lot of people do, but is it clever? In my opinion, no. In my opinion, you should just
Enzo goes purple in the first sector. He might be going for a fastest lap.
Yeah, Enzo fastest in sector 1. Let's see what we can do in the other sectors. Did he get a slowdown? Did I spot that correctly, or am I totally wrong? Goes red in sector 2, so not a great second sector. Let's see if he can maybe snatch away the fastest lap point from Pizza.
Yeah, now the gap for the lead is down to 4.5 seconds, now 4.3 with 5 laps to go. Enzo on the line, let's see the lap.
No,
it doesn't take the fast lap.
Didn't do it. There's a battle going on for P4 between Yotto and Jesper.
Yeah, both go wide.
Yeah. I believe they've pitted around a similar time, so this battle is on for P4 here. Yotto is being able to stay ahead for now, heading into the middle sector.
Yeah, Dude clears the lap car of 21 now. Is down to 4 seconds on Pizza. As don't see any I don't see any lapped cars ahead of them, so it's gonna be only between the pair of them for the end. Now we do this 3.3 with 4 laps to go. As Jesper is gaining a bit on Tony, so we see a battle for the last spot of the podium. Yoto lost a lot of ground, so unless the pair of two ahead don't make massive mistake, he will look for a P5 finish. As now do this 2.3 on Pizza, gain already 1 second in the first sector. Pizza is still driving clean, considering the condition of his tires now. Yeah, driving very, very cleanly now. As he's gaining on Dude with a better last turn of sector 2. Yeah, he loses time now, but that corner is very, very difficult to master with 1 tires. Now Dude is 2.2 behind him. We are now approaching the 26th lap of this race with 3 laps to go. Francisco Pitts is already 3 laps down in this race, so not a great performance by him. The battle behind, we see Jesper has passed Tony for the last spot of the podium. As Dude now is in the slipstream of Enzo, 1.2 behind him. So now the battle for the lead is on. As 1 second now, gaining a lot with the slipstream, 0.8 of a second.
Oh, Tony running wide.
Yeah,
It's going to cost
manages
us.
to.
It's going to set him back a little
Pizza
bit.
went wide too, but Pizza went very wide, but managed to not take the corner cut by an inch, probably.
Oh,
And
that's
again,
now, yeah. Just notice.
it takes a big corner cut there. Yeah, and do this through.
Yeah. Dude now takes over the lead from Pizza Gaming. Pizza Gaming, unfortunately, lost too much time, making a few mistakes, and frankly, being a bit busy typing.
And now he stopped typing.
Yeah. So it's got
Yeah,
the
now
memo,
2
fortunately,
laps to go.
now. 2 laps to go in this race. Oh, 29, 10-1. That's not how to let people through.
Yeah, Peter is still behind Dude, 0.8 of a second, but he's on very dead tires now, so I don't see much chances by him. Now Dude has only to drive very clean to take this home, I think. But we will see how this will play out in this 1.5 lap to go on this race. What? Pizza went into the wall. I think he tried to type. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Pizza typed and went into the wall.
Oh,
So his
no.
win chances are.
That's unfortunate. Fortunately, it's got a big gap to P3, but that has really cost him any shot at P1.
Yeah, he still has a lot of seconds of a gap on Jasper, but
there could be a battle for P3 still. There's they only 3 seconds separated P3 to P5, so that could still be a battle as Dotus now start the final lap of the race.
and now it's 5 seconds on Dude, so with 1 lap to go.
Yeah.
Some lapped cars ahead of him, but not. I don't think they will
mistake
affect.
from Yoto. That's looked like Yoto was able to maybe challenge for P4, but that chance has gone out the window with that mistake.
Yeah, close battles on track. The closest is Yoto on Tony.
Made a mistake, I think. That's going to allow Yoto to maybe have another shot right now. Maybe that it just has 2 corners to go, so we're going to focus on him in a second. Tony, please don't make a mistake.
Yeah, Dude is around the final corner.
Yeah. He's going to win the 3rd round of the Western Cup and taking his 2nd with the season. Oh, that's an interesting one. Nice. Pitts is going to come home, claim second place after valiant effort. Jesper is going to take a podium, his first podium in this championship with a one-stop strategy. Tony comes home in 4th. Yoto comes home in 5th place. Enzo coming around the final corner. Let's see what he can do. He's going to bring the car home in 6th place. Nico all the way down in 7th. Pretty much no man's land. Got Carpo 2 seconds behind, but he's going to secure 7th place in this race. Carpo is going to come home in 8th place. Extra Titan is going to get 9th place. Let's have to negotiate the final corner. There we go.
Yeah. Only 2 cars to end this race. It was certainly interesting with the different strategy. So I asked, do the white 12 laps on the soft, and he simply said, why not? So
He was in the softs. Okay, cool. Interesting. Huh, nice.
We saw a lot of two-stopper in this race. I see the field is pretty 50-50 on the strategies. It was certainly interesting to see.
So that will do it for this round. Hopefully you enjoyed that race. It was a very exciting Division 3 race to watch with a strategic battle between 2 drivers. The 1-stop versus the 2-stop. We see a mixed results of 2-stoppers and 1-stoppers in this pack. And so thank you for watching today's race. We'll see you next time at, let me look up the next track, at Lotwijk Hill for round 4.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy the F1 racing.